everybody, it's Christy back with another video, and your eyes do not deceive you. You are looking at two Scrawlrboxes. So this is the Scrawlrboxes for April and May. They are both here, and I have not unboxed either of them yet. I have seen what's in these boxes, but I am excited to show you and kind of go through each box, talk about how I feel about it, maybe swatch some stuff out, maybe make some artwork. But I know I said I was going to cancel Scrawlrbox in May. I forgot to cancel it. So we will be getting May, June, and July boxes, but I have canceled it after that. I think that starting in the fall, I'm going to try to get away from so many subscription boxes. I have too many. I'd like to keep the Emma one till the end of the year, Emma and Craftimo, and I'm going to stay with Sketchbox because I have been really enjoying the Sketchbox subscription, and I am going to start kind of peeling back and doing some other things on the channel. Hopefully you will enjoy the extra content. So let's see. This is the April box. Let's start here, and then we'll talk about the May box. So the April box had a Scrawler challenge of Metamorphosis, which is an awesome challenge. And we had some really cool stuff in here. We have this beautiful sticker. I'm going to find the artwork and show it off in a second. We have Frisk Masking Fluid Fine Liner. I literally just bought one of these fancy masking fluid fine liner businesses, and I am kind of bummed that I bought it and then I got one, but I'm excited at the same time. There's a candy of some kind. I probably won't eat that. And then we have a Polar, a Pro Art Polar White Nylon No. 4 brush. These are some of my favorite brushes out there. I love the Pro Art brushes. The Polar ones especially are a really nice synthetic brush for watercolor. So I was excited about that because it meant we were getting some watercolor in the box. And then we got some Frisk watercolor paper. This is 300 GSM, 10 sheets of cold pressed paper. Let's take a look at it. It doesn't look too bad. It's definitely not 100% cotton paper. It's definitely smoother than I'm used to cold press being, but I do think we'll be able to work with it. And it's got enough tooth for what I know is in this box, which is really cool stuff. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous butterfly, or moth, whichever one it is. Let's look at the featured artist, Candace Fincher. There are their social information, but I just absolutely love this piece of art. Please go ahead and follow her on all of the places. And let's open these. Now, I know what's in here, and I'm probably just going to get my own set and use them and maybe keep these to put in my Etsy shop, which is hopefully going to be reopened. Yes. Okay. So these are the Albrecht Door Magnus pencils. We have 5 colors here. We have light yellow glaze, a dark cadmium orange. I think this is ultramarine blue light. Yeah, light ultramarine. This one is dark phthalo green. And this one is warm gray 5. So these are large versions of the Faber-Castell Albrecht Dürer watercolor pencil line. The Magnus pencils. I have the full set of these, I think. I know that I have a set of them. I don't know if I have all of them, but I'm pretty sure I have all of these colors. I will double check that. But if that's the case, I'm going to leave these pristine in the packaging. And like I said, I might put them up on Etsy once I get my act together about the Etsy store, because these are wonderful pencils. So I'm very much looking forward to the Scrawler challenge and to using those with the masking fluid with this brush. It feels like this is a really fun box. So that's what was in the April box. Like I said, I am looking forward to playing with it. I'm sorry it's grossly late, but it is just the way that it has been lately. Oh, did I get 2 stickers, or do I just keep moving the sticker around? I just keep moving the sticker around. But I want there to be 2 stickers because it's so stinking cute. All right, so let's look at the May supplies. These are the May supplies. So we have, Ecoline Duo Tip. There are 3 pens in here. They are the primary colors. So it looks like a cyan magenta yellow primary set. Let's See if that's exactly how they're named or if they're named a little differently. If I can get them out of this box. They're really jammed in there. Okay, here we go. Okay, so these are Ecoline, and they are, so Royal Talents makes Ecoline. We've had a lot of Royal Talents stuff lately. So we have lemon yellow, magenta, and sky blue or cyan. So yeah, cyan, magenta, yellow. This is a great combination, and if they layer, will be really great and cool. I do not know why my light keeps turning off on me. This is a bubbly bubblegum. I might chew that, maybe not. And then we have, oh, the sticker. That's pretty. That's really neat. This zine piece is really cool. We have a pencil. It's just a Faber-Castell 9000 2B. Typical pencil. You know how I feel about pencils in boxes, unless they are Blackwings. And then we have a Copic multi-liner, which is a 1.0. That's a chunky boy. Whew, look at that. That is a nib. So that's a very, very thick liner. Here's the art piece. So pretty. Really love it. Love that it was made with the supplies given only. And that's Franceschi, maybe. And there is their information. That is quite the Instagram handle. Hopefully I will be able to find them on Instagram. But really cool piece of artwork. Absolutely adore that piece of artwork. So neat. The geometric symmetry of it. And you can see that the colors really have a neat layering effect. I definitely want to play with that and try it. And this is mixed media paper. Actually feels about the same as the watercolor paper in terms of tooth. It is, sorry about that, 10 sheets, 250 GSM, so a little bit thinner than the watercolor paper. And let's take a look at the tips on those duo tips and see what that means. So one of these is a chisel tip, and one of them is a bullet tip. So we have a bullet and a chisel tip, and we have water-based markers. These are not alcohol markers. They're water-based, which is why the mixed media paper. It's interesting to me that they include with the water-based stuff a pencil and not a paintbrush. And again, I don't ever mind adding water in a paintbrush. These are water-based markers, I think. Watercolor ink made from dye and gum arabic. It says right in here. So I will definitely water them down and see what happens there. And so, yeah, this is another good box. Name brand products that seemingly work well together. Feels like a more complete box. These feel a little bit better than the boxes of the last couple of months. So that is exciting information and execution. I don't know which one I'm going to play with first, or if I'm going to play with both in this video. We'll see what happens. But this is the unboxing. I wanted to at least get these two unboxings filmed. And I think that maybe I will just have a little play session here where I work with both different sets of boxes and see what happens. So stay tuned. All right, so let's finish talking about these two Scrawlrboxes because newsflash, I just got another one in the mail. And so we're probably going to have a pretty quick turnaround on Scrawlrbox videos. So let's start with this guy, which is the Albrecht Dürer Magnus watercolor pencil box. You'll notice here that I use the ones that I already have because I have the full set. And this color range is really cool. Look at what it's able to do. And even when I mixed it down here, you get some really earthy, beautiful stuff. This masking fluid comes out really quickly. I think it's a learning curve, but I will figure it out. I love that it's got this like very fine tipped nozzle. So if you look here though, it does mask really nicely. Let's see about bigger spaces on this paper. Is it going to rip up the paper? And it's not really seeming like it's going to rip the paper, which is really good. Because a lot of the time when we get stuff from subscription box companies, it doesn't work together nicely and then it rips the paper up. And I'm like not being too gentle there. Okay, so there it is. And it worked like a dream. So this paper was really nice to play on, and that worked really well. I have a plan for this box that I haven't done yet, but I am going to, and I'm thinking maybe we'll do a live. Maybe we'll do a YouTube live. But this is a picture that I took in Canada when we went to the Butterfly Conservatory in Toronto this year, and I really like it. I think it's really pretty, and I think it would really speak to the colors that are in this box. So I think that I might draw it on this paper. I printed it to this size, and then just go ahead and I don't know that I'm going to do the background. I might just do the picture and then kind of do some gestural kinds of stuff because the background is blurry. It's really a cool picture. I love taking my own reference photos, and obviously I know that looks a lot like this, but the prompt was metamorphosis. So I just kind of feel like that picture spoke to me a lot. So let me know if you want to see that in a future YouTube live. Was this box worth it? 100%. I didn't do mathematical calculations for any of this, but just looking at what we got here, these 5 pencils, they are high quality artist grade supplies. This masking fluid worked like a dream. It's got a really nice nozzle. It's got this container that will allow you to use it for time and time to come, which is really nice because a lot of the time we get like mini tiny things in subscription boxes. This paper was, let's just revisit because it's been a hot minute. So it's 300 GSM. It is not cotton paper, but I do really like it. And I think that for watercolor pencils, it's got enough tooth, but not too much. So I definitely think it's going to be a really fun project to work with. And these ProArte Polar brushes are among my favorite synthetic watercolor brushes to use for both watercolor and gouache. Love them, and love it when I get one in a subscription box because they always get used. So this was a win. Good job, Scrawlrbox. I really liked this box. I am looking forward to what is coming in the June box. I haven't seen what's coming in the June box yet. I've actually been so busy that I haven't looked, so I don't know. This was which box? Like what month was it? It doesn't say on here. Hold on. It'll say in the magazine what month this was. I think this was the box after that box. I don't remember. So I think this is the May box. I think that was the April. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one was the April box. And this one is the May box. I don't know why it matters to me. But anyway, this box was less successful for me. And I will tell you why. So the paper here is a mixed media paper. It's 250 GSM. But it definitely did not want to play nice with these markers. I really wanted to try and use the markers kind of as I envisioned that they use them here, which was to layer up and get all of these cool colors with the primaries. I had a really hard time doing that. I really had to work at it. Like there was smearing and you can see, like, look at that, how much just like caked on cotton or fibers was just coming off of that right there. So this was a fun project. I kind of thought maybe I would take it further than this, but I just got frustrated with it. I'm used to the Ecoline brush tip markers, and I think that these duo tips, not having one of the patented Ecoline brush tips that I really love, was kind of a bummer. I would rather have had one brush tip than these two hard nibs, because I just think the hard nibs are not going to work as nicely or get as juicy as the brush tip would. So as much as I love the colors, obviously we were able to get some really beautiful color mixes. I would end up scribbling them in a palette to use them, and then that definitely dilutes the color if you do that. This Copic multi-liner worked well. It didn't really smear. Everything that smeared there was just because, I mean, that smeared a little bit. It was not quite dry, and I should not have touched it when I did. Really cool sticker. I don't know that I loved this box. I kind of got frustrated with it and wanted to give up on it. So that kind of tells you what I was thinking when I did this box. But overall, these are better boxes with better supplies than we've had from Scrawlrbox for a while. So I am giving them that. I did cancel my Scrawlrbox subscription. I'm going to get, let's see, I will get June, July, and August's box. And then after the summertime, this subscription will be done for a while. I'm just getting too many subscription boxes, and I need to kind of pare back a little bit. I want to get more into the side of being a little more frugal and doing things a little more frugally on the channel if I can. So stay tuned for that. I have a lot of stuff right now in the studio to play with before we buy more. So I think that that is important, and I think that it will be good. So did you get either of these boxes? Which one was your favorite? And what do you think you're going to do with these supplies? Let me know in the comments below. And that's going to be it for me today. I hope this inspires you to get something out and be artsy with it today. And we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.